crowd know if you need water, we have a blue cooler here in the middle. Methodist Church has brought that for all of us, so anyone in need of some water, please feel free to help yourself today, okay? All right, so the call today is about action. Our next speaker I want to bring forward, another community leader and activist, public defender. Please welcome Alisa Parker.
Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me? All right, how about that? So, I struggled to come out here today. When I first saw the post about the rally, I've been doing this work, like my sister Shannon has said, for a long time. And like her, I said, you know what? I think I need some self-care. I think I might go to the beach. But then I began to think about what is it that I would do if I were in the 60s. I began to think about Martin Luther King, about Ella Baker, about Fannie Lou Hamer, and how tired they were. I began to think about going in and day out, staying up nights, pleading with people, begging people. And the words of Ella Baker came back to me that we who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. So today I thought about what is it that I'm going to say, because I'll be honest, I'm tired of coming to rallies. If you are outraged about what happened in Charlottesville, but you are not equally outraged when you go to your jobs and you don't see people of color in positions of management, if you are outraged about what happened in Charlottesville, but you are not equally outraged at the voting booth, when it comes to electing people who believe in policies and practices that will help people of color, you are outraged by white men with torches, but you are not equally outraged by white men and white women who wield a pen, who make decisions to keep people of color out, then you are not doing enough. The calls for action have been made, and I come once again making a call for action to you today. We cannot just come to rallies. Rallies are necessary to amplify the problem, but when the rally is over, will you be checking your own bias? Will you be doing the work of dismantling the system of racism? I've said it often, that racism is the systematic ism in this country that has allowed every other ism to fester and infect this community. And until we do the hard work of calling out white supremacy for what it is, as terrorism, until we do the hard work of dismantling that system, every other thing that we want to fight against is going to continue to fester. We have to do the work. We have to first off call it what it is. There's a saying that Ayala Vanzant used. Call a thing a thing. Call a thing a thing. Yesterday was a terrorist act. We so often get up in arms about what's happening in other countries, but what is happening over here in America? We talk about Charlottesville, but not too long ago, there were Ku Klux Klan rallies in Kalamazoo. We must call a thing a thing. Two, after we call it a thing, we must be willing to work with it and deal with it. We have to use our positions of privilege to start calling these systems out. So often I go into the workplace and I hear people say, well, we can't find qualified people of color. Let me tell you something. I went to a historically black college, and I've worked with black people in every single industry who can do this work. All kinds of work. So there are people out there. So if you're not, if somebody gives you the excuse, well, we can't find people of color, then challenge the recruitment process. There is work to do. And if you challenge the recruitment process, and you find that that's not good not a racist. I went to the rallies. But what are you doing when you go to work? What are you doing at school? When you see a black child behaving a certain way and you call that child a problem, but we see white children acting the same way and we say they have a disability that we need to help. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, progressives and liberals, when we're too busy infighting with each other instead of electing candidates that will at least have our voice in our ear when we bring these issues up? What are we doing? So many people were so willing to step outside of this election and not participate because of their ideology. And yet Trump is doing everything that he said he was going to do. Are we outraged and shocked by a man who said he's going to do this kind of thing? So we have a chance to act. We have a chance to come together and say, we're going to quit putting silly purity tests on people and we're going to get people elected that believe in our values and our ideas so that we can at least get some things passed. So we don't need to stand on the sidelines. We're going to get people who show up to rallies, who will listen to us, who will hold our phone calls. Let's get good people in office so that we can change the system. So I implore you today, as you leave this rally, the work hasn't even begun. If today, like my brother Jay said, it's the first time you're being outraged, hello, welcome. Many of us have been outraged our entire lives.
Say it, girl. Say it.
Many of us have to talk to children,
Yes.
our nieces, our nephews, our kids, to tell them this is the world that you're living in. There's nothing more heartbreaking than telling a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old black child that this is what they just have to endure. If you don't have to have those conversations with your children, welcome. If all you are is outrage, welcome. We have work to do. This is not about a rally. This is about the work. So I will end by saying, if you truly believe in freedom, you cannot rest. I may be tired, but I cannot rest. And I need you to join us in this work.